Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to our Sun Magic part. One of my favorite things I do is with my amazing friend, Tamara. And we've just gotten to spend a lot of time together. And we were both talking about there's a lot of energy here. And my text to her said, boy, am I glad this is a namaste energy. We're talking about Libra. So we're in that last moments of Virgo, managing the pieces of all of the puzzle. We've been getting rid of lots of pieces to build the energy for this year. And now we go to Libra. Libra, our harmony energy. How you doing, Tamara?
Oh, I'm feeling the same way you are, right? Thankful that Libra energy is coming in to balance. It's a lot of integration, a lot of stuff's happening these last couple of days. So I'm looking forward to balancing it back out and yeah, just being for a little bit.
Yeah, and Libra ruled by Venus is of the heart. So this is why it's a synthesis, not to take on the energy super quickly. It's to take the energy of the heart and set it forward. I'm just kind of waiting one more minute because at that point we'll be at our 3 o'clock point, but it is. And, this is each of these Sun Magic since March, since the Aries have been in this level of divinity, a different level of an upgrade. There's been an ascension, there's veils that have gone away, and this is going to continue, especially over the next 3 years. And so, but this is our first round through each of these suns in this higher consciousness that just started just about before Pluto dipped into Aquarius on the 23rd of March. Really started on the 22nd, which is interesting. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So we're at 6. We're at 6 months since the that portal that we stepped through. So it's an amazing time, and yet it feels like it's really short, and it feels like it's spectacularly long. So yeah. It's really very, very interesting. Time is a very interesting concept. There's a lot of sensory things coming through. And tomorrow has a circle around it, 9/23/23. It's been in movies. It's been so, and everyone I know isn't picking up anything, but they're aware of it. So that's a pretty interesting kind of
surprise. Yeah, surprise.
And I'm so tired, even if I were picking it up, I'd be like, it's a good tired, but it's a weary, like, stop the world for a minute. I'm looking for whatever this balance is. Feels like I'm managing a lot of things, and now let's take a look at that balance. All right. And while I said that, Alexis over here says, sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Have no idea how the word balance started Alexa talking, but so it's giving me directions. Maybe that's what's going to happen for Libra. I'll get some more directions. Pretty funny as it is. So, all right, let's talk a little bit about Libra. And welcome, everyone. Welcome to Sun Magic. It's our, Tamara and I started this, if you're watching this for the first time or you're on live, because I kind of reached out to her and said, for us to have something that welcomes the sun, we do a lot of things for the moon, but the sun, our engine, what we've organized our life around, the very essence of who we are, our being, to celebrate the magic that we get a gift every month of some new energy, some new element, this being air, leaving an earth element, to really deal with and do a deep dive in ourselves. And I certainly think that for me, this past Virgo season really was about all those little pieces of earth and who I am and the very physicalness of it. And now looking at Libra, the harmony and justice. So Libra, I've got my notes. Libra is the second sign of the zodiac. It is an air sign and it is cardinal, which means it's a starting energy. Libra is the sign of harmony and relationship, and it is also the sign of the equinox, which also begins the midpoint. Once again, we celebrate in the year of where we are and where we're going. Libra is known for its taste, its elegance, its charm, because it is ruled by Venus. Venus rules our abundance and it rules our beauty. It's what we plant around us. It's how we decorate ourselves. It is a natural expression of living in partnerships for that reason. That's why Venus is in charge of love. Libra forever hopes that all parties in a conflict will be satisfied and that the balance will remain. And it tries to support both sides of a dispute and sometimes ends up in the untenable position of neither side agreeing. Venus values meditation, values quiet, values the tap into beauty. Artistic pursuits during this time are all about strengthening our understanding of beauty and our higher purpose, ultimately, to understand the joy that is part of who we are. Libra is an air sign, of course, represented by scales, and it is the only sign, interestingly enough, that is an inanimate object. It is not a person, it is not an animal, it is not, because it wants to maintain its neutrality. It is obsessed and wanting to keep synastry, which is sometimes beyond our understanding of what a polarity and a balance is. And because it's ruled by Venus, they adore high art, intellectualism, and how they surround themselves with objects and stunning environments. So this is a month, so if you're up north, that we have the colors that come out and we look at the beauty of nature. We notice the golden rays. We get our gardens ready. If you're down south, it is also the shift of the sun. And what is just, according to designers at this point of the year, there's a definite call more than any time of year for colors, for tastes. I mean, we have Christmas, we have that, but if you think about all the autumn, how people have this rush to embrace the color, to embrace the full spectrum in some kind of balance. Because this is kind of a time of mediation, getting ready for the winter and putting to bed what was our gardens and our spring. Libras, of course, because it is the 7th house, it's all about social networks, social contracts. This is why we look at the duality of the contracts we enter into, especially the contracts we've had with ourselves. And because this is an air sign, it is also about the more collective space. If I can hold my space, I can find balance in the world. Now, we do have the South Node moved into Libra. It's been many years since we've dealt with the Libra additional energy in the South Node. And that South Node has been asking us to look at our beliefs, look at where we have had harmony at the cost of ourselves, our own boundaries, or have cost other people their harmony in order to take care of self without looking at the give and take and the polarity. And that is a big piece of this Libra energy. It is a more namaste energy because its whole focus is beauty, joy, balance, to keep things feeling harmonious. It is witty, smart. It's a great conversationalist. It's idealistic. It's about justice. In its denser expression can be self-pity, vain, or perhaps manipulative, trying to find my balance at the cost of someone else. It is also the most indecisive energy because it's always shifting, always looking at that energy. And again, because of this South Node, we're trying to move towards that spark, what it is I need to change. And so this Libra is trying to keep it balanced as we move. So it is an interesting time. Venus, the ruler of this, is the second planet from the sun, and it's roughly the size of Earth, but it's actually a little bit closer to Earth. It's kind of viewed sometimes as our twin planet. That's why it's often called the evening star, because it shows up, or the afternoon star, it shows up first and it shows up brightest in the sky. Morning star, evening star. Just as all zodiac signs carry a denser expression and a more expanded expression in its denser form, Librans can be a little bit more blocked because in order to balance, sometimes they give away themselves. So being aware that balance is about ourselves, but it's also about the circles in which we put our priorities. That's very important. When you look at a scale, it's too rounded. It's not squares, it's rounded to keep those circles in balance, the balance of myself. It is associated with the heart chakra because Venus rules the heart. So both Taurus and Libra are considered heart chakra. Only Libra is the more diplomatic, the more harmonious, versus the Taurus kind of stubborn and implant space. And of course, Taurus is earth, and this is our brain, our air. This is a time of great winds, blowing change to keep us balanced. Plants are daisies, juniper, mints, roses. The scent is rose, and quartz and agate are the crystals that we have. Libra, this year for Libra there are great places. Your Libra placements will have great success. And because we are letting go, there will be places where it's very clear something is time to be letting go of, especially in your chart. That's my Libra energy report, which I will have to listen to this to make sure it made any sense. I'm going for the balance of energy at the moment, so.
No, I'm thankful for your teachings. And I especially enjoy the fact that you mentioned the relationship with ourselves, because as everybody knows, before Kitty and I even come on to discuss what this is going to look like, we each channel our own messages for the day, and the yoga and meditation comes through for me. And today's theme is relationships, but it was specific about a relationship with ourselves, because before we can enter into any other partnerships or relationships, we have to have a well-knowing of ourselves, right? So today's yoga is going to be a little bit grounding, right? Get us out, down, retain us in the earth, because we have this air pulling us up and getting us little. So we want to stay grounded. We want to tend to our heart, and then look within and what's our relationship like with the different aspects of us. So that will be today's yoga and meditation.
I love that it is the message, because this is the house of social contracts. This is and whatever we do is a social contract, even how we present ourselves in the world, how we step into the world. I happen to be Libra at midheaven, so that's my persona I choose. And also it's how we're seen by the world. So that's that contract. Everything we do is in some kind of contract, so.
Yeah, all right. Well, are we ready? Okay.
I am.
All right, well, go ahead and stay seated, either in your chairs or on your mat, whatever works for you. I try to keep these sessions to where you can do them in the chair if that works for you. Whatever works for you, and obviously stay within your own limits. Let's go ahead and get ourselves seated, either in your chair or on the floor. The root chakra roots down deep into the earth. The spine erects, bringing the crown towards the sun. Opening up the sun star chakra above the crown, allowing that divine wisdom, the divine energy from the sun to travel down the crown, through the third eye, down the throat, and into the heart, where it meets that earth energy from Mother Gaia. Gently close your eyes and take a nice deep inhale in through the nose, allowing that belly to get nice and big. And then exhale out fully with a sigh and sink into it. Allow the harmonious dance of the masculine and feminine energy in the heart. Just allow it as you take another deep inhale in, allowing that air to travel down deep into the belly as it gets nice and big. And then exhale, pulling the belly button back towards the spine, exhaling fully with a sigh. Giving yourself permission to be in the here and now, reminding yourself that this is truly the only moment that matters. The only moment that exists is now. One more nice deep inhale in. This time allowing the belly to fill, and the air overfilling into the lower lungs, all the way out to the upper lungs, into the collarbones. And then exhaling out the top of the collarbones, the upper lungs, the lower lungs, and finally the diaphragm, pulling that belly button all the way back to the spine. One more nice inhale in, allowing the breath to clear away any stagnant energy that may be residing within. Welcoming in the prana, the life force energy to move through you. I encourage you to set an intention with your eyes still closed. Set an intention for today's practice, possibly the relationship with yourself, providing forgiveness for some aspects of yourself, some healing. Maybe your intention is to restore balance and harmony. Whatever your intention is, go ahead and state it now. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Take a nice inhale as you reach the arms up above the head, bringing that earth energy up with you. Bringing your gaze up to the sun. Smiling, exhaling, bringing the sun's energy down around you. Lowering your arms, bringing your hands back down toward your sides. And again, inhale up, envisioning this nice, beautiful energy surrounding your being. As you look up to the sun, give thanks. Exhale, lower the arms, bringing the hands back down by your sides. These are intentional movements synced with your breath. Inhaling as we come up, stretching, 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 bringing our gaze up to the sun, welcoming in the blessings and the energy that this sun in Libra has in store for us. And exhaling as we bring our arms down beside us. Beautiful. Bring your hands together in front of you at chest level, interlacing your fingers, rotating your wrists in a figure 8 position. You want to move all the stagnant energy or stuck fluid that's in our joints. Get those fluid moving. Other direction. Noticing how one side feels different than the other. One direction comes a little bit easier to move than the other does. And then shake it out. Placing our hands on our knees, palms facing down. Arching the back, bringing the gaze up to the sun. Opening up the heart. Intending to receive into the heart center the glorious energy of the sun. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, and lean back. Full exhale here. Again, inhale as you arch the back, open the heart, bring the gaze up to the sun. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, lean back. And now do this at your own pace, synced with your breath. Inhale as you arch your back, open your heart, and bring your gaze to the sun. And then exhale as you round your back, tuck your chin. Again, at your own pace, sync with your breath. Remembering the intention that you set at the beginning of the class. Opening up that heart, allowing the sun's energy to penetrate the center. One more time. Then we come back down to the neutral spine. We'll lead with our heart as we circle around, bringing our right shoulder towards our left knee. Lead with the heart, opening up the chest as you circle around. Now bringing the left shoulder towards the right knee. Exhale as you round back. Inhale, Swoop forward, opening the chest, allowing the heart to lead. And then exhale as we round our back. Inhale forward as we expand. Exhale, coming back around, rounding the spine. Other direction. Still inhaling as we move forward, allowing the heart to lead us. The more we practice that on the mat, easier it is to follow the lead of our heart off the mat. More time, nice inhale as we expand through the heart center. And then circle back around as we arch our back, coming back to neutral spine. Very nice. Placing your right hand on the floor, visualizing the energy from the palm going down into Mother Gaia. As we inhale, our left arm up above head, reaching for the sun. Shoulders are relaxed. The right hand reaches for the Mother Gaia. The left hand reaches for the sun. Now exhale, bending the right arm and coming over towards the right side, getting a nice stretch into the left side body here. Inhale up just a little bit, and then exhale back down even further. Again, inhale up just a tad, allowing that rib cage to expand. Exhale down deeper. Inhale all the way up, bringing that sun energy with your left hand back down to the floor or beside you in your chair, reaching for Mother Gaia, allowing the left hand now to connect with Mother as we raise that right arm up, reaching for the sun. Relaxing the shoulders. Exhale as we bend our left arm, getting a nice stretch into the right body as we bend towards the left. Inhaling up a little bit as the ribs expand. Exhaling fully back down. Each exhale, try to go a little deeper. Inhale up. Exhale down. Very nice. Inhale it all the way back up. Right hand falls to the side, bringing that sun energy down around you to the earth. Very nice. Arms come up to shoulder height. Rotate the wrists. Close the fists, rotate the wrists. Feel the stretch of the forearms, the wrists. Other direction. And now little circles with the arms, getting the shoulders, working out those shoulders a little bit, allowing the neck to relax, remembering to breathe. Other direction. Very nice. Arms bend, coming into a 90-degree angle. Fingers can go into Gir Mudra or open. Gir Mudra is the first finger and thumb touching. Inhale as you turn to your left. Exhale as you come to your right. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. Inhale left. Exhale right. At your own pace. Inhaling as you go left and exhaling as you twist right. Getting that Kundalini energy activated as it rises up the spine, stimulating the liver and the lymphatic system. Arms go straight above head. Continue twisting. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling to the left. Arms come back down to 90 degrees. Release the mudra, bringing your hands all the way back down to the floor. Coming back to center. Very nice. Now with your left foot extended out in front of you, right foot comes inside the thigh. Left foot is flex, bringing the left foot towards the body. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Reaching for your calf or your toes or maybe your knee. Wherever you land is perfectly fine. And then inhale all the way back up. Bringing the hands back up to the sun. Exhaling, forward fold over that left leg. Inhale all the way up. One more time. Exhale, forward fold over that left leg. Inhale back up, switching legs, extending the right leg out in front of you, bringing the left foot into the inner right thigh. And if you're in your chair, feel free to do the same thing. You can cross your leg over or just simply just fold over the right leg and the left leg. Okay. Inhale up, exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips, allowing the hands to land wherever they land. Remembering to flex your foot. Those toes are pulled back towards your face. Inhale up. All the way. Exhale down, hinging at the hips, allowing the hands to land wherever they land. Inhaling back up. And exhale, forward fold, maybe a little deeper this time. Maybe your hands fall a little bit further away. Sink in nice and deep here. Now inhale back up. Extend both legs out in front of you. Exhale down the middle. Inhale, bringing that earth energy up through the body, all the way up to the sun. Exhale, hinge to the hips, leaning forward down the middle, bringing the hands to the floor. Inhaling back up. One more time. Exhale, hinging at the hips, allowing yourself to go a little deeper this time. Very nice. Go ahead and stand. You can keep your chair for stability. Because Libra is all about balance, we're going to get some of our joints lubricated here and moved, and then we're going to go into some balancing poses. So taking your right foot and stepping behind and rotating the ankle, really crunching down on those toes. Getting a nice stretch in here. Might hear some snap, crackle, pop in, that's okay. Other direction. Now flex the toes back and forth. Nice wide open toes as you flex back and forth. Clearing away anything that's holding on into that foot, releasing it. Stepping forward, and then stepping back with the left. Rotating that ankle around, crunching the toes down deep to the mat, getting a nice circular motion going here. This is a great thing to do first thing in the morning as soon as you wake up, giving thanks for your day, giving thanks to your feet, to your body, getting these ankle joints lubricated and ready to go for the day. Toes stretched as you flex back and forth now. And then step forward, left meets the right. Hands on the knees and gentle circular rotations here with the knees. Encouraging that energy to come up to the soles of the feet, traveling up through the knees. Other direction. Coming all the way up, placing your hands on your hips. You might want to spread your feet out just a little bit, maybe hip width apart, and rotate the hips. Nice circle motions here in the hips, encouraging the energy to travel up the knees, up the hips, releasing anything that you may have stored here. Other direction. Remembering to breathe. Very nice. Coming back to center. Same thing with our shoulders now. Nice rotations of the shoulder shrugs. Inhale as you expand back. Exhale as the shoulders come forward. Maybe get the elbows involved. Get nice stretching here. Other direction. Very nice. Encouraging that Kundalini energy all the way up the back, through the shoulders, up the neck, up to that third eye, out your crown. Beautiful. Now, either by holding on to the chair, or you might even want to get close to a wall, we're going to go ahead and move into tree pose. So all your weight is in your left leg. Taking the right ankle, the right heel, and placing it against the inner left ankle. Toes are on the floor still. Core is engaged, stomach is nice and tight. Crown of the head is reaching up for the sun. And this left leg is solid like a tree trunk. And the roots are coming down out the feet, anchoring you in. Knee is open to the side here. The right knee is open. You get a nice stretch here to the inner right thigh. You can stay right here if you're good. You can raise your arms above and stay just like this in your tree pose. If you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, go ahead and raise that foot up to your calf. Make sure the knee is not coming forward, but open. Same thing, you may reach your arms up overhead, engaging the stomach, finding the balance. I encourage you to find something on the floor about 3 or 4 feet in front of you that is not moving. If you'd like a little bit more, you can raise that foot up even higher into the inner thigh of the left leg. Beautiful. Go ahead and release the leg. Allow it to find the floor gently. And we'll do the other side. The right leg becomes very heavy like a tree trunk. And those roots now are rooting down through the right sole of the foot. Left heel comes onto the right ankle. Left knee is open. It's not forward, it's open. Core is engaged, shoulders relaxed, crown of the head is reaching up for the sun. And again, you can stay right here. This is a beautiful balancing pose right here. If you'd like a little bit more, bring that left foot up to the ankle, to the inner calf. Branch out, bring your arms above your head. Noticing the difference from one side to the other. Noticing how one side may have been easier to balance than the other. And again, if you'd like it a little bit more, bring that left leg into the inner right thigh. And raise your tree limbs all the way above your head. Coming into the full expression of tree pose. These poses here, these balancing poses, help balance the right and left sides of the brain, bringing harmony to the body. Release the leg, find the floor. Coming into mountain pose. Hands are by your sides, palms facing up. Feet are both rooted down deep into the earth. Shoulders relaxed. Crown of the head is reaching up for the sun, and gently close your eyes just for a moment. Feel this beautiful body of yours. Feel the energy running through it. Take a quick moment and remember the intention that you set at the beginning of class. Notice any shifts that have taken place, the subtle energies that have shifted. You're ready, gently open your eyes. And either with your chair in front of you or another balancing pose without the chair, whatever works for you. Stand nice and wide. Your toes are pointing towards the corners of your mat or the corners of your room. The toes are facing outward, and we bend our knees. So you always want your feet to be pointing in the direction of your knees. So whatever your knees are bending, your feet should be pointing in the same direction as your knees. Nice stretch here through the inner thighs. Raise the arms up, full expression of goddess pose. You can hold onto your chair here, or you can raise your arms. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach the arms up above the head. Exhale, bring the arms back down at 90 degrees, bending your knees. Inhale up, exhale down. Maybe go a little deeper this time. Inhale up, exhale down. Now staying here just for a moment, opening up that root chakra, allowing it to penetrate the earth, allowing it to really root you down, open up your energy centers, engaging in the sacral, the solar, opening up the heart, and then inhale up, take it out. Very nice. Come on down to our mat. As we prepare for our final pose of the day, Savasana. If you're in a chair, you can get yourself comfortable in the chair as well. Lean all the way back. Hands fall to your sides, palms facing up. Legs are flat on the floor. Feet fall away from each other as you're relaxing deeper. Taking a nice inhale in here. And exhaling out through the mouth to the side. Giving yourself permission to sink in deeper and deeper into the mat. You bring your attention to your left leg. Allow that left leg to feel heavy. Allow it to give way. Allow it to relax fully. Now bring your attention to the right leg. Allow it to get heavy. Sinks in deeper. Your right leg supported. Your whole lower body is softened, is supported, is fully relaxed. Your left hand, left elbow, left shoulder, whole left arm. Right hand sinks in deeper and deeper. Right elbow. Right shoulder. Whole right arm. Relax. And is very heavy. Back of the neck relaxes. The head is supported. Jaws unclenched. Tongue has moved away from the roof of your mouth. Your eyes are soft and closed. Your whole body is in a harmonious state of homeostasis as you release and relax. Allowing your breath to deepen. Allowing this moment to integrate all the work you've done today into your mind, body, and spirit. Now I ask you to take a look within, inside. Ask your stomach, how are you today? I thank you. What is your relationship like with your stomach? Move to your pancreas. What is your relationship like with your pancreas? What is stored there? What can you release and let go of? What about your spleen? These organs that function every day on their own with little to no recognition. What other aspects of yourself can you be meeting and bonding, strengthening the relationship with, giving thanks, going to the liver, the lungs. Thank you, lungs, for taking in the air that we breathe. Thank you. How's that beautiful heart of yours? What does that heart need? Allow it to express itself now. You move up and give gratitude and thanks to your ears, your nose, your mouth, your eyes, to the brain. Give thanks to your whole being. Now envision yourself in your mind's eye, your best self. What does that look like? You have no limitations. What will you be doing with yourself? How will you be serving others? How will you show up in the relationships that might be challenging? How can you nurture yourself in ways to help you reach this version of yourself? I'll watch the time. You enjoy the silence for just a few moments and allow your body, allow your mind, allow your spirit to speak with you as you bring unity to your being. Now release the harsh and pointed inner voice. It's just a throwback to the past and holds no truth about this moment. Let go of self-judgment, the old learned ways of beating yourself up for each imagined inadequacy. Allow the dialogue within the mind to grow friendlier and quieter. Shift out of inner criticism, and life suddenly looks very different. What's needed here isn't more prodding towards perfection, but intimacy, seeing clearly and embracing what you see, loving yourself just as you are, without judgment. Because love sows the seeds of tranquility and change, not judgment. Start bringing your awareness back into your body, wiggling your toes and your fingers, deepening your breath. Maybe a nice stretch up overhead. Coming on to one side. Giving yourself thanks one more time for showing up, for putting into your well-being, for doing the inner work, for honoring the sun and all the beautiful blessings that it has in store for you. When you're ready, gently sit up. Come back into this moment, into this room. And I thank each and every one of you for allowing me this opportunity to teach my teacher's teaching, share my passion with each of you.
That was absolutely amazing. I can tell my whole face has changed since before. I especially enjoyed I think you called it the goddess, where up and the full strength of the goddess position. And I did stop to underscore when you said, remember to breathe. That's such an important part here in this balance. Is so often we approach things with our breath held, our jaws tight, and to have that heart work, remembering to breathe is so amazingly important for sun magic. I have a closing prayer I'd love to share.
Please do, yes.
And you will smile when what you said came to you. So, and we did not have this conversation. Under the Libra sun, I call in balance, harmony, and peaceful unions in my life, and begin by loving myself and all that I uniquely bring to this human experience. May my love shine through, ushering in all the desires with trust, gratitude, and remembering grace. And so it is.
And so it is. Thank you. Wow.
And thank you, everyone. If you're watching this in repeat, enjoy. This is a month to really look at the balance, starting with ourselves. I'm Kitty.
I'm Tamara. Thank you again.
Thank you again. And we will see you for one of my favorite suns soon, the Scorpio sun. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.